Okay, so we've got the Warlord here, as you can see, £5 clearance stock. Before that, he was £15 clearance stock. So he dropped down by £10, and before that, he was $14.99. So they made him more expensive by putting him to £15 as clearance. And before that, he was something else. Anyway, this is the Warlord. Just got him from Smyths Toy Superstore for £5. As you can tell, I've seen him before for £10 in the Entertainer, and then seen him for £8 in the Entertainer. Still was like, yeah, it's okay, all right figure. Not that keen on the face sculpt or the mask, but it's okay. When it's £5, it's like, what? It's £5 for an Elite. You can't say no, right? So, before I do it, we'll quickly unbox and review it. Let's cut him open. I'm still always being good to the boxes, even though, to be fair, this one is like more beaten up than ones I've got normally. So if it tears, it tears. It's not the end of the world. It's another one that comes with part of like a display, so it'll have like a stand and stuff in it. There we go, there's the stand, and then we've got the back piece and the diorama stand stuff. So what have we got? We've got a very heavy figure, actually, with, to be fair, some very cool entrance gear for the ring. Now, the Warlord was not one of my favourite wrestlers. He was a cool wrestler in the 90s in the WWE. Yeah, definitely not one of my faves, but a very cool wrestler nonetheless. Got the original figure that I had when I was a kid, the Hasbro one. I should have got that out really, so I could look at the difference between the two. I mean, it goes without saying that this one's far more detailed than the cartoony figure that I had when I was a kid. It's pretty cool. It's a real action figure type figure. It's like the it reminds me of like the Berserker one, where it just feels more like an action figure than a wrestler, which there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm not sure that that's meant to be like that. See the back? I think that's got folded up in the box, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. That's not meant to be folded up like that. That's meant to be down. I'll tell you how we can sort that out. We'll sort that out by putting it under the belt at some point. So, there you go. We've got his mask comes off. He's actually got a pretty cool face sculpt under there. Let me not make it blurry. What is going on? There we go. That is actually a pretty cool face sculpt and pretty good likeness there. To be fair, it looks better without the mask on. And then let's see if we can squeak this top bit off. I don't want to rip it. It's unusual material, this. I thought it'd be a bit more kind of rubbery, I guess. Yeah, this is also like a bit bent, which I'm not feeling, which is a bit of a bummer. But to be fair, the figure is like really solid, actually. He's cool looking, isn't he? Cool. I used to think he was kind of, this face sculpt on him made him look a bit like an angry goblin, but actually it's more the mask that makes that happen. So yeah, not bad. I like the that he is so muscly, because the Warlord was like an absolute beast, you know. So it's good that they've got the real muscly body type, real thick muscly neck, good strong overall figure, good strong legs, got all the cool articulation that you get in an Elite, obviously, like full articulation, which is awesome. And yeah, just a pretty cool figure. I mean, like I said, it wasn't one of my favourite wrestlers, and that's always going to influence how I rate. The figure's pretty cool, pretty articulated. The accessories, pretty cool. I mean, this feels kind of really plasticky, but to be fair, you get that, and you get your Warlord belt, which I'm going to use to try and fix. Yeah, that's a real shame that in the box that was folded up, but I'm going to try and use the belt to straighten that out just by putting it over. Hopefully it will be able to go onto the last buckle. It can, look at that. And hopefully over time, being like that, that'll just flatten that out for us, which is what we want. That looks pretty epic, actually. I'll be honest, now I've got it out of the box, I actually prefer it. I really prefer it, actually. I'm surprised at how much I'm digging this figure. He's really cool in terms of his posability as well. His fist looks cool. Staff is slightly bent, but I think that's all right. You get that with like rubber accessories on toys anyway. You get stuff that's bent. It's not the end of the world. I'm actually legit surprised at how much I'm digging this figure now, because I was thinking like 6 out of 10 before, and now that I've got him in this pose, I think seeing what he looks like underneath, seeing how decent everything is, I could probably stretch this to a solid 7, and that's just my preference, you know. Don't get hung up on that. There are some people who'd get this figure and love the Warlord and say, what, this is a 10 out of 10 figure, you know. It's just my thing. I'm probably coming in at like a 7 for this, but it's definitely a welcome addition to the collection, which is only small at the moment anyway. There they are. Say hi, guys. They can't say hi, they can't talk, they're not tough talkers. But yeah, oh gosh, even as I'm looking at him, I'm thinking, no, that's more than 7. Whoa, no, I'm going to go with more. I'm so undecided. So undecided. 7.5. I'm going to go 7.5 because it is actually pretty cool. It's better than I thought it was, and for £5, you know, right, that's just amazing. So a good addition to the collection, irrespective of the fact he costs just £5. That makes it even better. So yeah, Warlord, cool looking elite. Does it say what series it is? Number 50. I knew it was an older one, but that's why it's £5. That's it. That's Warlord. Thank you all very much. You rock, as always. Take it easy. Subscribe, thumbs up, and all that stuff if you like it. And yeah, stay awesome.